All right, so I shared the playlist in the WhatsApp group this morning. We're going to need a resistance band or scarf and a thick book or two. I've got, mine aren't exactly the same width, so I've got two of them just in case, but I'll probably just use one. Anything that's about the width of a yoga block. We're going to do some passive and active stretching. The playlist I really love. It's really long. It's actually way longer than 30 minutes, so if you feel like just continuing to play it, please do. But let's start with best part. It's under EPH 8-week restore. Plus play in 3, 2, 1. If any of these stretches or movements don't feel good in your body, please let me know and we'll modify for you. We're going to be stretching from the top of our head all the way down to the bottoms of our toes today. We start standing. Our normal workout, or normal warm-up rather, feet about hip distance apart. Let's ground into those feet, shoulders are back and down the back body. Everything else is relaxed. Feel free to flutter the eyes closed if you want. Feel pressure across the entirety of the bottom of the feet, both from front to back and side to side. Inhale through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth. Making sure the exhales are a little bit longer than your inhales. One more time here. Exhale. Good. On your next inhale, draw your chin down towards your chest and over to one side. Exhaling back and around. Starting with the neck, giving it some love. Moving slowly and with intention. Loosening up any tension that you may have in any of the muscles in the neck or in any of the connection between the muscles in the neck and the muscles that run along the front part of the body or the back side of the body or even down the arms. Pausing in any spot that feels tight or sticky and just breathing into it. We're going to be taking our time today. So go as slow as you like. Good. Let's take one more full rotation in this direction. And when you're done with that rotation, go ahead and reverse. Belly is soft, shoulders are down away from the ears. We're mobilizing the neck. We're sending the breath to any spot that's tight or needs to just wake up and create space. Eyes can be closed or open. We still have weight across all parts of the feet. Our hips are over our heels. Our rib cage is over our hips. Trying to mobilize the neck while stabilizing every other part of the body. Noticing what we feel as we do this movement. Go ahead and finish up that rotation and then draw your head up through center. Wow, good morning, everyone. Take the palms of your hands, face them down, and let's lift them to shoulder height. Inhale to the side and back lungs. Exhale, draw them down with intention just past the hip point. Inhale as you turn your head to the right. Exhale, come through center. Inhale as you turn to the left. Exhale, come through center. One more time, each direction, over to the right. Exhale through center, over to the left. And then exhale through center. Good. Release your palms. Inhale, one arm up and overhead. Slight side bend here, really flexing in that rib cage, so grounding through those feet. Exhale, stack it on up. Other side. Inhale, lift. It just started with the second song, in case anyone wants to press play on their playlist that joined a little bit late. Exhale, lift. One more time each side. Really creating space along that side body. Good. And again, other side. Exhale, stack both arms up overhead. Inhale. Look slightly towards the ceiling as you exhale and draw your elbows out wide, opening up that chest. Inhale, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, let's roll it on down, starting with your head, then your chest, then your back, and your hands coming all the way down towards the ground. Inhale, roll it all the way up, stacking each vertebrae one on top of the other until your head comes up last, waking up this spine. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms up overhead, look slightly towards the ceiling. Exhale as you draw those elbows out wide, opening up that chest. Shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale those hands back up towards the ceiling. This time as we exhale, we roll it on down, trying to articulate that spine, peeling it off of an imaginary wall, one vertebrae at a time, hands to mat. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Head coming up last. Oh, that feels good. Okay, come to the back of the mat. We're going to do one more roll down and walk it out to a downward dog. So inhale those hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold or roll it down. Hands come down towards the mat. Inhale, take 3 steps forward with your hands until you come into a downward facing dog. Your hips are pointed towards the ceiling. You're pressing into all fingertips, not just the palms of your hands. Your head is between your arms. And let's just start pedaling out those feet. So lifting one heel up and then the other. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe lift both heels up at the same time. Inhale. Exhale, draw both heels down towards the mat. And just breathe here into this full spinal extension along the top part of the body and get that nice stretch in the legs along the bottom part of the body. One more full breath here. Good. On your next inhale, start to hinge forward into a plank position and then lift your right leg up and bring it so that your foot is on the outside of your right hand. So you want to sort of swing it forward with control. Drop your left knee down onto the ground and uncurl those toes. So your hands are on the inside of that right foot. Your left leg is still long. If that's too much, you can take your book or yoga block and put it underneath that left knee to get a little bit of height. It's going to lessen the intensity of that stretch in that hip flexor there on the left side. Look up slightly through the chest and breathe. Keep breathing, stay here, or if you want a little bit more intensity, add a little bit of twist, lift that left hand up towards the ceiling and look up towards that hand. So you choose what's available to you today. Listen to your body. Good, one more breath here. If you're in that twist, go ahead and put that hand back down so both hands are on the mat. Uncurl the toe of the left leg, lift it up so that it's sort of in a plank, and then send that right leg back to meet it. So we're in a full plank position. Exhale back to down dog, and let's reset. Take a full breath here. Good. On your next inhale, hinge forward back into that plank position, and then let's bring that left foot up to the outside of the left hand. Grab your book if you need it to put under the right knee, but go ahead and drop that right knee down to the mat, uncurl those toes, and then look up through the chest. Get a nice stretch here. If you took the twist on the first side and you want to take it on this side, let's go ahead and do that. Otherwise, feel free to stay here and keep breathing. Inhale as you lift that hand, the right hand up towards the ceiling, looking up towards those fingers. Trying to keep both hip points facing down. One more breath here. And then go ahead, replace that hand back on the mat, uncurl those toes, lift up through that back leg, send that left foot back so you're in that plank, and then exhale back to down dog. Breathe into that back body, side and back lungs. And then on your exhale, draw your knees down to the mat wide, uncurl your toes, push your bum back onto your heels, and take a nice child's pose here. Two full breaths, filling up all the spaces that need to be filled up along the back body, resting your forehead against the mat. On your next inhale, lifting yourself up to our tabletop position, adjusting your hands so that they're underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Inhale as you lift up your right hand. Exhale as you weave it underneath the left shoulder, bringing your right ear down to the mat. Let's stretch out that shoulder girdle. Few breaths here. On your next inhale, gently come up out of that twist. Plant that hand down. Lift your left hand up. Exhale as you weave it underneath the right shoulder, bringing your left ear down to the mat. And take 2 or 3 breaths here. On your next inhale, come on up, plant that hand down. Let's do a couple of cat-cows. Inhaling as we extend the chest forward, lifting the tailbone back. Exhaling as we come through neutral spine, and then pushing away from that mat, rounding that upper back, looking towards your thighs. Couple more here. Inhaling in one direction and exhaling in the other. And then we're going to find stillness in a neutral spine in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Sit back on your legs, on your heels, and swing your legs around. Hope you guys are feeling good. We're just going to finish it up with some lower body stuff. So you're going to need that book or block, and you're going to need the scarf, towel, or resistance band, whatever is available to you. Have both feet, knees bent, feet on the ground. Inhale and exhale as you roll yourself gently down onto your back. So we're in a prone position, which means we're lying down on our back. You're going to take that book or yoga block, lift up slightly the bum off of the ground, kind of like we're in just a very low bridge, and put that book or yoga block underneath the bum, not so low that you feel it on your tailbone, not so high that you feel it on your low back, but on what is called the sacrum, which is like this kind of flat part in between the two. You'll notice it if you rock slightly forward and back. And once you're there, go ahead and extend your right leg long, and then extend your left leg long. Bring your arms up overhead, either completely up overhead, or bring your elbows out to a W. And just breathe. We're combining some active and passive stretches today. This is our first passive stretch. Sending your breath to that lowest, that portion of the back area, the lowest lumbar area, right by the sacrum. Releasing any tension that you may not even have realized you hold on to there in that joint. On your next inhale, gently lift your right leg up and hug your right knee into your chest. So that block is still underneath. The left leg is relaxed down. I'm just going to get a nice little passive stretch here. Good. When you're ready, grab that resistance band, put it around the toes of that right foot and extend your leg long above, holding on to either side of the resistance band. And then just go ahead and point and flex, rolling the foot in one direction, rolling it back in the other. Inhaling as you point, exhaling as you flex. The left leg is still just relaxed on the ground. And we're just pointing and flexing in the right. Good. One more full breath here. And then grab both sides of your resistance band or towel in your left hand. Okay, your right hand can come down by your side, and inhale as you slightly, very slightly draw that right leg across the body. So it's a tiny movement, but you're gonna feel it on the outside of that right leg, or you should. You wanna try to keep that the right side of the sacrum down on the book, so we're not lifting it up. Foot is flexed, breathe into this. Good. On your next inhale, bring that leg back up through center. Switch the hand, the resistance band ends, so that it's in your right hand now. And then draw that leg to the outside slightly, so you get a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. Again, you want to try to keep both sits bones or both parts of the sacrum down on both the left and the right, so it's not a huge move. Left arm can be down on the mat or back out to that W, whatever feels good for your body. One more breath here. And then let's bring that leg up through center, bend that knee, take that resistance band off, and extend that leg long. Exhale as you draw the left knee into your chest and just hold here. Let that right leg relax. Grab that resistance band or towel or scarf. Extend your left toes long. Place that resistance band around the left toe pad. Hold on to either end of the resistance band. And just point and flex through this left foot. Rolling toe, arch, heel in one direction, heel, arch, toe in the other. Good. One more here. Grab both ends of that resistance band or towel in your right hand. Left arm can come long by your side. Inhale as you bring that left leg slightly across the right side body, keeping both back parts of that leg down, of the legs down. So not a big move. Breathe into it. Hello, IT band. One more breath here. On your next inhale, bring that leg through center. Hold on to the bands with the other hand. Your right arm can either come out to a W or down by your side. And then slightly bring that leg out to the side, getting a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. Keeping that foot flexed and pulling that band towards your body. One more breath here. Slowly, gently bring that leg up through center. Bend into that knee. Undo the band and then just extend that leg long. Bring your elbows out to a W and take a full breath here. Releasing any tension in the leg we just stretched out. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gently bend both knees, feet are flat on the ground. Lift your bum up slightly, pull that pillow, that yoga block or book out from underneath the bum and gently place your bum back down. Extend your legs long one more time and notice the difference that you feel now that we are completely grounded. Take a full breath here. You're going to want to grab that book now, lifting yourself up slightly in your chest, placing that book underneath the low part of the shoulder girdle so that when you're laying down onto it, it's sort of towards the bottom of the rib cage. The shoulder blades are able to sort of open up as we draw our elbows out to a W and our head comes down to the mat, getting a little bit of a chest opener. And just breathe into this chest opener. Legs are long, they're relaxed. On your inhale, start to extend your arms long overhead, very gently. Exhale, draw your elbows back down towards that W. Inhale, extend. Exhale, return. One more like this. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw your elbows back, and then let's just take 2 full breaths here. Breathing in peace, breathing out love. On your next inhale, bring your hands up so that they're overhead. Bend into your knees and gently exhale, roll onto one side off of that book. Inhale, pressing yourself up to seated. Oh, guys, I feel so good. Okay, we're going to end with our mermaid stretch. You can move that book out of the way. Let's bring one leg in front of us like we're crossing our feet. The other toes point behind. You're going to hold on to that shin. Arm comes out wide. Inhale as we lift up and overhead. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, up and over. Exhale, release. Let's add a little twist. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, rotate through that torso. Look down towards that mat. Inhale, come out of rotation. Exhale, release it down. Plant that hand behind you. Inhale as you swing your other hand up overhead. Lift your hips to the air. Look back towards that hand. Exhale, swing that arm back, lowering those hips down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, swing it around, push up through those hips. Exhale, lower it down. Good. Let's switch legs so the opposite leg is in front, opposite toes are behind. Hold on to that shin, other arm comes out long. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, up and over. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, up and over. Let's add that twist. Exhale, rotate in the torso, look down towards that shin or mat. Inhale, come out of the twist. Exhale, come out of that bend. Place that hand slightly behind you now. Inhale as we swing the front arm up and lift those hips to the ceiling. Exhale, lower and bring that arm back down. One more. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, lower. Good. Bring both legs in front now. Cross them however you see fit, however makes it comfortable for you. Roll those shoulders down along the back body. Let's do one more neck roll here. Inhaling down and to the side, exhaling back and around, and then reverse. Lifting that neck up through center, and we are all set. I hope you guys feel really good. Let me know if you have any questions about anything that we did. Hi, Shannon.